summer, things are picking up as two brothers who were once the greatest tag team in the XWF.
If I could do that on my own, I don't really need anybody. In fact, I'm a solo act now.
And as of this moment, you are no longer the Fight Tag Team Champion. The belts are vacated, and good luck on your match against Silver Star at Bash at the Bay.
Are now battling one another for an opportunity at Paul Tyson's Intercontinental Championship. From one family turmoil to another, as yet another once dominant tag team are set to engage in a highly personal fight.
Only one thing left for us to do. Run it!
After losing her crown 5 months ago, Cammy B now has a chance to reclaim it. One of the longest tenured tag teams in XWF seek their first taste of tag gold since season 1. However, they have to go through arguably the most dominant tag team in the XWF today. The former Universal Champion, Gary Ford, looks to get revenge and his title back from the new Relentless Champion, Paul Tyson.
To come Bash at the Bay, not only will I retain my Universal Championship, but I'll also put an end to this fantasy of yours and prove that you are nothing more than a B+ player.
And in the main event, the charismatic egomaniac 13 looks to be the man to finally take down the tyrannical World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny D.
You are not in control. The 13 is.
And now, the calm has ended, and it is time for the storm.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to beautiful Tampa, Florida, and welcome to Bash at the Bay. Of course, I'm James Green alongside Steven Matthews tonight.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm so excited to be here alongside you, and I cannot wait to see what this night leads us, and what a better way to kick things off, and with a brotherly match for the Intercontinental Championship opportunity against Tyson later tonight.
That's right, these two, of course, recently split up as a tag team. These two are brothers, Silver Star and Diamond Rush. And they're going head-to-head tonight. The winner
contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 170 pounds.
Before I was interrupted, what I was saying was the winner of this match will face Paul Tyson for the Intercontinental Championship later tonight.
That's right. These two men, like you mentioned, former tag team partners, they're brothers, multiple-time tag team champions over. And recently, ever since after Blackout, when Diamond Rush made the unthinkable by winning the tag team titles by himself, he has turned his back on.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Diamond Rush.
Well, before I was rudely interrupted by our ring announcer, I was about to say that Diamond Rush pulled one of the biggest upsets in XWF history by winning the tag team titles by himself.
Yeah,
that kind of got into his head, I guess.
Now, of course, as we all know, Diamond Rush has since been stripped of those titles by Johnny D on the last episode of Fight. He told him he had to find a partner by the end of the night, which Diamond Rush was unable to do. Therefore, we have our Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team Elimination match later tonight to crown the new champions.
It's about time the match is started.
These two set to go.
What an arm drag from Silver Star, but Diamond Rush.
Vicious
I
headbutt.
think. Oh. Vicious headbutt indeed. In this early stages of the match, though, like the sheer force behind that headbutt. Oh, what a Diamond Rush! No. Oh.
Yeah, Silver Star already busted open
axe
here from
handle.
that, and Diamond Rush putting it all on the line here with that double axe handle, and now stomping the arm.
I
him
mean,
back
to be
up.
honest, big men don't fly like that, so.
Oh, into the barricade.
Barricade. What is Diamond Rush thinking? Oh, referee's count. And Diamond Rush saw that, heard that most likely, and so is Silver Star. Getting back into the ring. Oh, going for something, has him on his shoulders. Oh! Gun him.
Going for the pin. 1, 2.
Only at 2 though. Diamond Rush now just posing, showboating, and Silver Star having some respect and actually lets him do it. Oh, no. I mean, he is still his brother, so there's some.
Silver Star with a little showboating of his own there.
I mean, it's a game of just showing who is better, I guess. This is what it's all about. Not just the fact that they have a chance to earn themselves the Intercontinental title shot later tonight. It's about to show who was the better man of the valuables. Who was indeed the man in that team. Who was the better brother. It's all about competition. Healthy competition, mind you.
I'm not sure how healthy it is anymore after the downfall of the valuables, but
I mean, you do have a point, James. I mean, the fact that Diamond Rush would stoop so low to attack his own brother like that, trying to take him out of commission, and like he said, he didn't need him, and the only reason he held him was just because he was his brother, and he held him back. Apparently, Diamond Rush could have done bigger and better things if it wasn't for his brother. Oh.
I mean, that was definitely proven once Silver Star was out of commission. Diamond Rush ended up winning the Fight Tag Team Championships, which is why he decided to turn on his brother.
That's a true valid point. Oh, look at this. Diamond Rush played possum. It's still not enough. Ooh, and just a knee to the face. Diamond Rush is killing it. I think wants to end things quickly. Uh-oh, he has his brother. He has him with that. Oh, and an elbow to follow suit.
Silver Star intelligently rolls out, or he might not have had a choice. Oh,
he did not have a choice. And the action gets closer to us, James. They're like in front of us, like.
Yeah.
Like I said, what a way to start things off. What a way to kick things off tonight here at Bash of the Bay. Oh, Diamond Rush was charging towards his brother, but he knew he had to get out of the way to dodge that offense from Diamond Rush.
And now Diamond Rush picking up Silver Star.
Again. Oh, throat first again. Goes Silver Star. And now what? Silver Star.
Oh.
Brother corner hits him with a back elbow. Oh, and he has him for a sit out powerbomb. Diamond Rush getting out of that at 2. Oh, what a move there. Kind of unique in my opinion. What a kick to the head, and now look at those kicks in the DDT. James, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
And power slam.
He reversed the Salida del Sol, now goes for the pin.
But barely won. I mean, the toughness. Wait, caught him with that. Oh, caught him. Oh my God, it's over.
Diamond Rush gets the
Hurry up,
victory.
Here is your winner, Diamond Rush.
He did it, James. That counter was what led to the downfall of Silver Star. Was the turning point of the match.
And Diamond Rush did exactly what he said he would and proved that he didn't need Silver Star. Of course, Evolve Invasion Tampa. Wait a second.
Wait, whoa. Why is Christy out here?
The following contest
Not sure.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Romania, weighing in at 275
I'm baffled.
pounds.
He is well.
James,
Christie is
I
not
don't
booked
get
to
it,
be
like-
here tonight. Not sure what he's doing out here. As far as I'm concerned, we were supposed to move on to the next matchup, but
that's right. I mean, we gotta move to our next match, but the Romanian Lionheart is here. Like last time I saw Christy, like we mentioned before, it was on the last episode of Fight when he got robbed again out of another chance at another championship by a man who has been at his sights, like in Crimson. Him and Lexi Taylor costed Christy the spot in the finals that we just saw like a moments ago. Still, I don't know what to say. But I guess we're gonna have to find out, I guess, James.
yes.
What a turn of events tonight, like I said, brother versus brother in the tournament finals, and now the Romanian Lionheart suddenly showing up.
Crimson! Get your butt out here right now, because I am officially sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of what you've pulled for the last few months. You costed me multiple chances at championships. You costed me that Universal Championship at Kingdom Falling. You costed me the Intercontinental Championship on Last Fight. And worse than everything that I just mentioned, you took away one thing that I had a big crush on and I loved. You took away Lexi Taylor from me. You wanted to get personal. You got personal. And I will make it even more personal when I take everything that you love, when I will take everything that you desire. I will end your miserable, pathetic career tonight. I don't care how you do it, you're getting your ass out here right now, and I don't care what Johnny or Travis Tyler have to say about this. No one is stopping me from ending you tonight. So, if you really are who you say you are, if you really are a fighter, get out here right now so I can end you for once and for all.
So,
Oh, wow. James, I've never seen Christy like this.
he's
And his
oh.
opponent, accompanied by Lex E. Taylor.
James,
From
this is just
Bangkok, Thailand,
robbing.
weighing in at 224
And Crimson
pounds,
rubbing salt in the wound by bringing Lexi Taylor out with him.
Like you said, rubbing salt in the wound. Christy showed up on Last Fight with the Lexi Taylor shirt. And Lexi was the one who showed up on the Titantron. Basically screwing Christy out of the chance alongside Crimson, telling her that she has another man in her life. Actually gets her a family. Oh man. But I guess, like you said, we're getting an impromptu match. These two are not booked for tonight.
Neither of these two are supposed to be in the building even, but I guess they are for some reason. They're supporting people, but now they have a match all of a sudden. But
They have a
I mean,
sudden, like,
Christie said he doesn't care what Johnny or Travis Tyler have to say about it. Now you have to think into consideration.
Oh, Crimson charging!
My goodness. But you have to put into consideration.
Crimson!
Christie could have get himself fired with this.
I'm not trying to speak on his behalf, but I don't think Christie really cares about that anymore. You heard him. He's angry. He was robbed and screwed so many times. Not just by Crimson, but in general. And he felt sick of it. He's sick and tired of the fact that he's always been screwed and robbed out of opportunities. And Christie just wants to destroy Crimson at this point. Crimson's bitterness got the better of him because he was never able to pull that elusive win over Christie. I mean, take it back to Road to Glory last season and just at Gold Rush when Christie took his spot in the Intercontinental title tournament.
Exactly. That. Obviously, this all started back when Crimson was attacked backstage by someone who we didn't know at the time. Ended up being Christie, and since then these two have been at each other's throats.
That's right. I mean, Christie did indeed take out Crimson before Blackout, breaking his jaw. And Crimson responded by taking Christie out of the match at Kingdom Falling when Christie had the chance to return to the Trail of the Night. Christie was the guy who pinned the champion at the time, Gary Ford. Oh my God, look at it. Oh my God, the stomps to the back of Christie. We know about Christie's back injuries. His back is not the best in shape. And Crimson just taking advantage of that, those vicious lariats. And Christie. Oh, Crimson! Oh, nice DDT. What is Crimson thinking? Ooh, nice swinging neckbreaker.
Crimson trying to put the nail in the coffin on taking everything Christie's ever wanted or had, and by pinning him or making him submit tonight, he would do just that as he hits that fancy DDT.
He hits that DDT. Goes for the cover. Oh. But there's still a fight left in Christie somehow. Oh. Sling blade into a basement drop kick. He went for something, but Crimson with a wherewithal to counter that one.
Into the corner, and Crimson. What's he thinking here?
Not again. Again. The lower back of Christie has to be in a world of pain. Oh, now Crimson. Look at this combination of strikes from Crimson. Look at this. Oh! I think it could lead to the end. The end is nigh for the Romanian Lionheart.
Oh, but he hits the elbow.
He hits the elbow. The only thing that saved him at this point. No pun intended. Oh, Christie with that strength carrying Crimson off across the ring and just sending him back first. Wait. Oh! It's over. It's over. This is the move that put Crimson down so many times. Oh, not this time.
Not enough.
Not this time, James.
And Crimson kicks back up.
Crimson does get back up. Oh, meeting of the minds there.
But Crimson.
Oh, look at. Kick to the back of the head. That was. Malice, that kick. And now Crimson again. Oh.
And
he hits it! He hits it! That cover!
For the pin.
It's over.
Still not enough to put away the Romanian Lionheart.
Christie's heart is still beating. Christie being the one who called out Crimson. Like you mentioned, he doesn't care about what Johnny or anyone else thinks anymore. He wants to get himself his pound of flesh on Crimson for everything he has done to him over the last few months, even recently, like I said, on Fight. Oh no, not for that.
Oh!
That flip DDT.
He hit it again, going for the pin
It's again.
to put away Christie once and for all. He
that's it.
does.
He finally did it. He finally did it, James.
He did indeed.
Crimson finally got that win over Christie. And I can't say it, but I feel like it was finally time for Crimson to step up, finally to get himself that revenge. And tonight, here in Tampa, Florida, Bash at the Bay, he got it.
And
With
celebrating
Lexi
with
Terror on
his
his side.
apparently girlfriend.
That's indeed. What a better way to celebrate a win than with someone that you love by your side.
But now we move on, actually, to our second official match of the evening, Savage versus Youngblood.
That's right, baby. We're moving on once again from another family to another, I guess. These two cousins right here, former teammates and multiple time tag team champions in their own right. Former TDC, now singles competitors. Here's Savage.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 275 pounds, the Savage.
Savage making his way out for the first time as a singles competitor. He's going up against Youngblood. I believe they are cousins, if I'm not mistaken. Formerly tag team partners. Similar theme to our first match. Battle inside the family. Former tag partners.
That's right, they're former tag team partners, former two-time battle tag team champions as of late. Ever since after Kingdom Calling, before Gold Rush, we saw Savage taking out Youngblood with that lariat after their match against the Psycho Circus and Battle a few episodes ago. And then Youngblood tried his best to get himself payback at Savage, which he indeed get himself this match with him tonight. It's about to be personal. That's the only thing I can say to you.
Savage opponent from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 195 pounds, Youngblood.
Wow,
Youngblood.
look at this from Youngblood.
Making his way out.
Man, you can tell he's ready. This man right here was trying his best to make waves ever since he got himself turned against Savage. Savage had turned his back on him. Youngblood trying to make the most out of it, and tonight he has the chance to put his cousin away and move forward with the trajectory of his career, I guess. If I can put it like that.
Exactly. To gain momentum in either direction, Savage and Youngblood going head to head. And right
There
off
we
the
go.
bat.
Oh! Youngblood was going for Savage, charged towards him and caught that power slam. But Youngblood now getting back in control. Oh, going to fly, but look at this! Oh! Oh, Nelson slam, nearly sending him through the ring, James. Now look at this. Dropped him with that Samoan drop. And a kick to the back. And look at this. Wow. Show the world. Head scissor there. No way.
Oh, Savage avoids it. Oh!
Followed with a neck breaker. And James, your thoughts. Like, who you think is going to win this? Who's your favorite? Who you think is going to come out on top tonight? Oh, look at this.
My goodness. Well, I mean, I try my best to stay impartial, but with what's been going on in the TDC, I feel like Youngblood's been a little mistreated.
I mean,
you always love to see the underdog victory.
True that, and I mean, the way you said he was mistreated in the family, sometimes the way Johnny would talk about him or general manager, like belittle him, like he's not good enough. Apparently those words from Johnny, him and Savage been berated so many times by Johnny. These two had enough of it, I guess, and Savage had enough of the fact that him and Youngblood constantly couldn't get the job done anymore ever since Extreme Mania when they lost the titles to Apocalypse.
Yeah, I feel like Savage felt as if they were letting down Johnny, and he said that Youngblood was the weakest link, I guess.
I mean, that's his point of view, and it's that saying it's time to put up or shut up, and tonight's match, we'll see who wins the weekend. Oh, he was going for the 630, but he missed. No water in the pool for Youngblood. Nah, Savage gets counter. Look at this, Youngblood now.
Oh,
wow, nice Hurricane Runner there. I mean, these two, so much personal stuff that happened between these two. Oh, look at the power of Youngblood.
Oh,
dropped the face first with that move. I don't even know how to call it. You know, just working with a limb, which is a very smart move. I mean, Savage is a big man himself.
yeah, if you take out the legs.
Like I said, it's personal. Like Savage putting a knife in the back of his cousin, and now he will have to pay apparently for his sins. Look at this now, Youngblood not letting Savage have one moment of to recuperate. He knows he has to keep the onslaught on him if he wants to get the win tonight. I mean, a win will do wonders for either of these men in the future. Oh, nice hip toss into a neck breaker combination, but only a one. Oh, that kick to the chest, and now just having to control his Savage once again on Youngblood. Oh, face first with that flapjack. Oh, he was going for a D lariat or a D clothesline, whatever it's called.
Now look at Youngblood's got Savage all wrapped up here.
With the octopus stretch, but Savage finds a way to get out of that predicament, at least for the meantime. And look at Youngblood. You know what he's going for. This is the second time a good charm.
Oh, and he hits it.
630. This could be the end, James.
To put away Savage. No,
it's not. Man, say what you ever want to say about Savage, but he's tough as nails, no doubt about it. Oh, look at this, he's playing possum. He has Youngblood. Oh, only a one.
Oh! The spear from Savage out of nowhere.
Nearly just spearing Youngblood out of his coach with that one. And look at the powerbomb there. Single-handed powerbomb, James. That was followed with a drop kick to the face. And I think it's time for Savage to put things to bed. If he hits this,
lariat, the clothesline.
And lariat. And that's it. And it only takes one, James. Only one.
That couldn't be said any better.
That lariat, the lariat, was the end for Youngblood. Youngblood did hit the 630, but it was not enough. But that was. Savage proved this point. Youngblood gave it all, but it was not enough. Savage got the win.
Like
you gotta think, Johnny somewhere is there. Somewhere is smiling ear to ear, seeing that Savage was able to put down his cousin.
Yeah, I'm sure Johnny's pretty pleased with that outcome.
Definitely. But up next, we got the 4-way Elimination Tornado Tag Team match for the vacant, Affirmation vacant, Fight Tag Team titles.
Yeah,
I'll wait. So excited.
Of course, the two teams that were announced were the York Twins and the Storm. Johnny was in the middle of announcing all 4 teams when he was blindsided by the 13 on Fight. So that left 2 teams unannounced, and we're going to find out who they are here live tonight.
It could be anybody. There could be teams from. It could be a team or a team or 2 from Battle. It could be from Evolve. It could be a former team that we haven't seen in a long time. I don't know, there's so many teams that could be. There's so many people that can show up. You know, anything is possible, especially in the XWF, man.
Yeah, and here come some of the longest reigning tag team champions ever, the Storm.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 443 pounds.
You mentioned it, the longest reigning Fight, and if I'm not mistaken, Evolve champions of all time. These 2 men, the Storm, and they actually hold those belts at the same time. Both the Fight and Evolve tag team titles at the same time, which is a feat that no one has ever been able to do here so far.
So they're the longest reigning Evolve tag team champions, as well as the longest reigning Fight tag team champions.
Brother, if there's gonna be ever a discussion about,
or excuse me, no, that's incorrect. They're not the longest reigning Fight tag team champions. I'm checking my notes here. Actually, Game Over still holds that record. They beat them by almost 10 days, 188 days. The Game Over held them, while the Storm only held them for 174. But whereas, let's talk about the Evolve Tag Team Championships. They held those for 329 days.
That's a feat, man. They overtook the previous team's title reign, and now they're here and they're having the chance.
First, at a combined weight of 340 pounds.
They have the chance to be once again Fight Tag Team champions, as well as this team, the York Twins.
Yeah, and their last reign with the tag team titles, with the Fight tag team titles, lasted 72 days. Now, of course, they want to get back and win those titles back. Once again, of course, they were the team that held the titles and then lost them to Diamond Rush single-handedly.
Yes, at Blackout. That was the night the York Twins faced Diamond Rush in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And Diamond Rush pulled the ultimate upset and actually was able to beat them both on his own. He's the only man ever so far to be a tag team champion by himself. But that's the past. This is the time to crown new tag team champions. Like I said, we got 2 mystery teams. We don't know who are they, because they were about to be announced on Fight. The 13 ruined that for Johnny and for us, and we're gonna have to find out who is gonna step up.
We're gonna find out who one of those 2 teams is.
There's so many possibilities. Wait a minute. Why do I recognize that music? Don't tell me.
No.
They're not. They're here.
They just.
That's the TNA.
They just showed up on Evolve like 2 weeks ago.
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 445 pounds.
That's right. They wreaked havoc on Evolve for the last 2 weeks. They had their issues with Super Consequences, and
I guess Johnny flipped the switch for them, and now they're here.
Here they are, TOAs and Bash at the Bay. Cage and Raven are here.
Of course, Cage on the left, Raven on the right. For those watching at home who may not know.
Oh my God. Talk about a shocker. Talk about surprises. I never believed in my wildest dreams I'll see Cage and Raven TOA on Bash at the Bay, let alone in this situation, this type of match, especially for this opportunity. I mean, these 2 could eventually leave Bash at the Bay as our new tag team champions.
Yeah, but in order to do that, they'd have to go through all 3 other team members. Of course, it's an elimination match. Both members of the team have to be eliminated to disqualify the team from victory. So, theoretically, only 1 member from a team could be left and win the titles for their team.
That's right, James. It's gonna be a hard task for every single team here to get that title, to get those titles. But you know, to be honest, so far in my opinion, I think the Storm are my favorites to win this match. Like we mentioned, longest reigning Evolve Tag Team Champions of all time, and they held the 5 tag team titles simultaneously with the Evolve titles.
Yeah, I mean, the Storm, arguably one of the greatest teams in XWF history, although the ones that were voted best team of Season 2 were the York Twins, but...
Wait a minute. No
way.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way, James.
You have got to be kidding me.
God. I never believed it. I'll see these two men ever again. They're back. They are back.
At a combined weight of 434 pounds, the Blood Brothers.
James and John Smith. John on the left, James on the right. They were the 3rd ever Fight Tag Team Champions, held the titles for 62 days. We have not seen them in over a year.
You said it yourself. It's been a year, over a year.
It's been nearly 2.
Nearly. Oh my God. The Blood Brothers are back, and I feel like they're looking better than ever, but let's see if they're actually better than ever, man. Like, they had dissension before the last time we saw them. They had their problems, but I guess they finally mended fences and they're back in the XWF.
I mean,
oh my God.
No pun intended, but blood is thicker than water. And the Blood Brothers are back in XWF.
Like I said about DOA, I never believed in my wildest dreams. Same can be said for these two. I never believed, not even once I ever thought about seeing them anymore. I mean, like I said, nearly 2 years since we've seen the Blood Brothers. Here we go, the match has started.
8 men enter, 2 men will leave as the Fight Tag Team Champions.
That's right, James. The opportunity of a lifetime for all these 4 teams to leave Bash of the Bay with some gold, the Fight Tag Team titles. Oh, and Raven nearly eliminated the early stages there by Zach.
That would be Jamie York. There's Jamie, the one in the pink, Zach in the green.
Tomato.
They're identical twins, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Jamie, now Cage. Oh, gets a super kick first. Travels and Jeff gets a Hurricane Rana. Man.
Cage.
I'm still baffled. The fact that the Blood Brothers are back in the XWF. Nearly 2 years since we've seen them. We talk about the Storm being the favorites. I think this changed everything.
Yeah, this is a different pool here.
That's right. I mean, like you said, you mentioned they are the 3rd ever Fight Tag Team title holders. They won those titles. They held them for over 60 days. Like, that's a feat. You know, that's it. 2 years. Oh, James was going for something, but Jeff was there, having the wherewithal and reverse it. Going for something like a single kick there, a single pop kick. Most likely gets caught with that sleeper slam or something. And there's Chaos on the outside. Oh, look at this. Nice head scissors. Cage
now look at this.
Stairs. Now Raven working on the arm.
Raven attacking that arm of Jeff Storm. Or Jay Storm, excuse me.
Jay Storm. Yeah, they're identical too.
Not quite, they just have the same last name, but hey.
It happens.
There was Jeff Storm getting his face bashed in by James Smith.
James Smith there and John Smith with Jamie on the outside. Cage with Zach. Look at this nice springboard drop kick. Oh, and I think we could have our first elimination of the match. Cover 1. Nah, barely. Kept up there from Jeff. Oh, and Cage the suplex on the outside. Even though the mat is there on the outside to protect the wrestlers, it still hurts. Oh, and now both Blood Brothers are in the ring. They have Jeff Storm isolated. But Jeff Storm doing the smartest thing, crawling on the apron. Rolling to the apron, I should say. And now sent. Oh, what a nasty fall to the outside.
Oh! And James Smith has a hockey stick in his hand. He just attacked Zach York with it.
I mean, there's no disqualification. This match is like no disqualification in this type of match. Anything goes. I mean, the Blood Brothers have the chance to make, I think, the best comeback ever. I mean, just imagine the fact that they came back after 2 years and they beat Bash the Bay as their new tag team champions. That's a feat that won't be touched, I guess. I can put it like that. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at Jeff with a combination of strikes on Cage.
Jeff Storm!
Oh, and Zach went flying, but high risk, but no reward, I guess. Oh, Raven. Oh, he has Zach.
Oh!
Jamie caught him with that chicken wing.
And right in front of us here, John Smith has a baseball bat and is just attacking Cage with it. And now Zach got it too. It seems we have a recurring theme. The Blood Brothers are the one bringing out the weapons. And my goodness, things are getting up close and personal over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. Oh, nice drop kick from Jake. Oh, Jamie goes for the cover. Raven kicks out though. Raven's still in this.
Now, of course, the only stipulation in this match that falls have to occur inside the ring, and now Jamie York. Oh!
Oh! This whoa! Raven kicked out at one. Oh, super kick! No, Raven. Lariat. Raven with an arm drag. Raven now with control over Jamie in the ring. Nice German suplex with the bridge. As well as the chaos on the outside. Cage is, I think, late. Right actually beside me. Oh, he got back.
Oh, and that hockey stick coming back into play. The one that James Smith brought out is being used against him.
On James Smith, and now the York twins have one of the young, has James Smith isolated.
Yeah, anyone here a Tampa Bay Thunder fan?
Yeah, and Jeff Storm is isolated by the DOA. Nice German suplex from Cage. Oh, I think Cage is going for the first elimination.
Not enough.
But Jeff Storm kicks out. Still in this match. Raven. 13 chain cutter. And Cage.
I mean, DOA double teaming against Jeff Storm here.
Caught him with that suplex stunner.
Jay Storm's taken out on the outside, but Jeff's still able to kick out. Thank goodness.
Still in this. Two big moves, one after the other, and Jeff Storm is still in this.
I mean, there's a reason they're the longest reigning Evolve Tag Team Champions. And DOA, no strangers to the Evolve Tag Team roster.
No, I mean, like I said, these two caused havoc over the last 2 weeks on Evolve, especially on the last episode. They were involved in a 6-man tag match, and after the match, even though they won, they still attacked their own partner.
Yeah, but look at Jamie York all the way over there, taking out Jay Storm.
Both of the Storm.
But
what a DDT there from Raven. DOA now have James Smith, and what a lariat by Raven, but James is still hanging. Hanging in that ring, and Jeff Storm follows. Wait, Jeff now with something in his mind, but James was there to stop him in his tracks. Oh, and now Zach got in the ring too. Look at this. Oh, what a backbreaker into a pop kick. And Raven there with James, and I see a sleeper hold on Zach from Jeff Storm. Trying to knock him out, and oh, that jawbreaker putting Jeff down there.
Ooh.
Oh, what a brain buster. Going to recover is Jeff Storm. Could be our first elimination of the night. No, it's not. Look at this. Look at the combination of strikes, James. Oh. Oh, but James. Oh, cutting, slice, bread.
And that puts away. That puts away Jay Storm. That's our first elimination of the match.
Jeff Storm being eliminated. First elimination.
Jeff Storm is the first one out. And now the hockey stick coming into play, but no.
Nah, Cage being...
It seemed Jeff just said something to Jay Storm there. I don't know if you caught that or not. Right here in front of us. Jeff Storm on his way out said something to Jay.
I think trying to gain at least give him some advantage now, knowing that his brother and his teammate is all alone against these three teams. I mean, he might be just the easy pickings, like the target that everybody should be focusing on. But I smart DDT for John Smith there. Close to recovery. What is Zach doing? Why did he stop Jay from eliminating John? Like, that could have been an elimination. One of the blockers came out. Got Cutter, like Dragon Twist Cutter and Cage.
And look at this.
Oh. Pile driver. There's a lot of motion in that ring, and look at Zach waiting for James. Oh, look at that kick to the head. Goes for the cover. Two covers at the same time. Oh, and both of them just resulting in a 2 count.
Look at that. Out here, but look.
Yes. Sharpshooter.
His sharpshooter locked in on John Smith.
John Smith. I mean, think about it. What a better way to make a return to the XWF than winning those tag teams out. Like the Blood Brothers we mentioned earlier, been nearly 2 years since we've seen this team in in-ring competition, let alone see them at all.
Exactly, and they are also former champions. This we know, they're former fight champions. It's been a while. But
look at that X Factor on Cage. And now the Hawk Nelson Dragon suplex on Raven is John Smith. Oh, and now Jamie in the ring with Jay. I mean, the Storm and the Orphans have their own issues and still do. Long time rivalry here in the XWF. Dating from matches at the Royal Rumble and other matches, which mostly ended in a draw. Oh! Look at this! I think he actually kind of hit him with his own move.
But it doesn't put him away.
Doesn't, still in this. The Earth Twins still in this. I mean, the Storm could be said the same thing. They're still in this somehow, even though it's only Jay Storm left. Jeff was eliminated earlier by James Smith with that sliced bread. Oh, and just running towards him, and Zach with that kendo stick, cracking it over the head of Jay Storm, but he's still on his feet. I mean, there's so much chaos on the outside. I mean, look at this. Everybody's fighting everybody. There's havoc everywhere.
Absolute havoc. Now, of course, the falls have to take place in the ring, but these teams opting to go brawl on the outside instead, wear down their opponents, and then get them in the ring.
I mean, that's a smart move. I mean, to weaken your opponent, to do as much damage as you can to get himself an elimination, an easy elimination, mind you. Oh, and look at this, Raven sending Jamie into the barricade. Raven, oh, look at this, the cage, the brain buster, and James eliminates. Oh, now Jamie sent him to the ring. I think that was by Raven. Oh, and Raven with that candlestick following Jamie. Oh, going to hit him with a candlestick. Now Raven there. I think John Smith in the ring and taking out Jamie. And he has sights on Raven as well. And like I said, this match, four teams elimination. I mean, anyone can be tag team champion. I mean, like I said, the York Twins, former tag team champions in their own right. So is the Storm. So is the Blood Brothers, the only team who haven't won the tag belts yet. Cage and Raven. I mean, this is their first ever match on the main roster.
That's exactly right. 3 teams that are former champions, 1 newcomer team. Have been on Evolve for just about 2 weeks. Wreaking havoc over there, but now wreaking havoc here at Bash at the Bay.
Like you mentioned, they wreaked havoc on Evolve, targeting the Trooper Consequences and, of course, the other teams, the Steampunk Strike Force, who are the tag team champions after all. And look at this. Oh, John with a crossface on Raven. Trying to get him that submission win to eliminate Raven.
But it looks like Raven's going to try and fight out here, and he does.
And he does. And Jamie just waiting for the opportunity. Oh, and look at this, the Northern Lights suplex. Oh, and Raven kicks out. Oh, and John was going for a lariat. Took out Jamie out of his feet. He's going for that Fujiwara.
He's got it locked in.
Locked in, but I'm not sure if Jamie's going to tap. And look at Man, what a match. It's just crazy. These 4 teams who risk everything, putting their bodies on the line just to become the tag team champions. This is the competition in the tag team division that was needed. This is what Cage and Raven trying to spread this message. That the tag team division, not going to just evolve, and the XWF in general lacks competition. And I think this is just what they wanted, I guess.
Any shot at any title is all anybody can ask for here. Cage and Raven decided to, instead of ask, take.
You know, that's 13 from Connor on the limit
To eliminate Jay Storm and eliminate them from the match. No.
The Storm's heart is still beating. The Storm is still in this somehow. Oh, Raven. Now with control again. Oh, look at this. Red. Jeff, my mistake. Jay. That candlestick on Raven. Cage being tossed in the ring too. Now Jay Storm has his sights on Cage. Look at this. Nice Hurricane Rana. Is that getting back on his feet only to be put down again? Look at this, the punches, the brutality. Oh, and look at Jay Storm, he's fired up. Hammerlock, DDT. James got
the pin on James. And James is eliminated. 2 eliminations so far. All 4 teams still eligible to win now.
True that. I mean, only the Storm and the Blood Brothers have still 1 person left. DOA and the York Twins still have 2. Look at this. Jamie running to the outside. Zach being caught there by Jay Storm. Jay was charging at him, but Zach has him with that German. And now with that ripcord lariat, turning him inside out. And Raven. I think Raven appreciates Zach for taking his moment right there. Running, charging at him. Look at this.
Raven.
The nice. Oh! What a move. That, like, blockbuster caught him nice. Right on the button. Now look at this. Now Raven. Raven and Jay Storm there.
Oh, and Cage just got thrown into our table.
The action got too close for our comfort. Oh, Raven going for something on Jay Storm, but Jamie has made sure to stop that one. Oh, Cage gets a suplex on the outside, and now John Smith and Cage are fighting right in front of us. And look at this, Hobgoblin Dragon suplex on Raven. The York Twins are owing the ring, but Raven trying to get himself up. Cage still here brawling with John Smith beside us right now, and Raven is being isolated by the York Twins. Cage realizes that, I think. Oh, and look at this, Raven playing possum. Oh, he nearly had the elimination. Oh! Suplex stunner!
Goes for the pin on Jamie.
And Jamie's out!
And Zach didn't even realize what was happening. He's preoccupied with Jay Storm.
Jay Storm distracted him, and that costed Jamie being eliminated. So, if I'm not wrong, only the DOA are still having 2 people on their team.
Yeah, the DOA is the only team left with both members.
And each team have 1. Only Cage and Raven still 2. And look at now, John Smith working on Raven. And Zach, he's going for the chair, most likely to crack it over the skull of Jay Storm. Look at this, Dead Valley Driver.
Jay Storm.
What in the world was that?
That's Jay Storm being Jay Storm, man.
Oh, man.
But Cage got a ladder out. Cage. And Raven with the spiral tap. Goes for the pin on John Smith to eliminate the Blood Brothers, and they're out.
Oh, that's it. Now, there's only 4 men. 1 from the York Twins.
The York Twins. Can he do it? No, not quite.
Not enough. Oh, and I think Cage is now bleeding, I guess. I mean, just think that the Blood Brothers are the only team now, first official team eliminated. Raven! Oh! Connor! And the Storm by follow suit!
And there goes the Storm.
Zach is the only hope for the York Twins. And he still has 2 members of the DOA.
Yeah, if Zach wants to win this match, he has to eliminate both members of DOA.
He has to give it all. He has to put all his heart, all his blood, sweat, and tears to get the win. Oh, gets caught with a super kick.
I think it's all over.
It's over. That's it.
All over. But no!
What is he? Oh no, Raven's going for that cutter again.
And he hits it!
Nails it! Cage!
And Cage hits the swanton!
And that's it!
And that does it.
The DOA for the new tag team champions.
The DOA in their first match in the main roster have captured the Fight Tag Team Championships.
Talk about a debut, James. Talk about making a mark in this company.
Oh, believe me, they've done more than make their mark.
They solidify their legacies tonight. No pun intended. They are now only 2 weeks in the XWF. And now they are the tag team champions. The Fight Tag Team champions. The landscape of the tag team division has just changed drastically.
They definitely deserve their flowers after that match. Congratulations to the DOA.
You're right, and you think that in such a dominant fashion, they were still in the match. Neither of them was eliminated. Respect is due, and so are congratulations.
But now we move on to the Battle Tag Team Championships. Apocalypse defending the titles against the Psycho Circus.
That's right, we are getting ahead in this match. It's going to be a big fight field. These two teams with so much history already, like dating back from the Royal Rumble last season, and now we're here.
We await the arrival of the Psycho Circus.
And here they are.
Along with
Psycho
Dottie.
Circus. That's right, along with Dottie as well in their corner. And this is just gonna be, I don't think this match is gonna be a match, it's gonna be a straight out fight, because these two teams have so much hatred for each other. Like I said, dating from the Royal Rumble, the fact that Cuddles and Dottie teamed at Extreme Mania faced Reaper Killer and Amy Reed, which unfortunately they came up short. And now we are here, like this match is happening. They did face off in the Royal Rumble, Psycho Circus and Apocalypse, but this is more important. This is more personal now, and the stakes are higher as well. The tag team titles are on the line as well.
Exactly. And Psycho Circus, of course, wanting to get their hands back on some tag team championships. It's been a long time since these two have held any titles.
Indeed, it's been a while. Let's not forget the fact to mention that Cuddles, and even though it's been mentioned so many times, Cuddles in his own right is a former Universal Champion.
That is true.
Jester didn't have any luck at this point to win any title.
No, the only record Jester holds is the shortest time spent in a Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, I don't think he likes to be reminded of that, but okay. Anyway, we have the Apocalypse making their way, and they have someone in their corner too, being the Women's Gold Rush three-piece winner, Amy Reed. And here they are.
That's right, Amy Reed won the Gold Rush briefcase, the Gold Rush ladder match at Gold Rush. She still holds that briefcase, unlike the men's winner, Paul Tyson.
I mean, you gotta think that Amy Reed, she wants to be more calculated with her cash in. I mean, she wants to do it at the right time when the opportunity hits, you know. It's that mindset which helps her, you know, like she can pick up the scrap on the person that's holding the championship. It's gonna be easy picking, like Tyson did. He saw the moment when Gary was at his weakest, and cashed in the same night. That's about Amy Reed. Now we are talking about the tag team titles. This is a moment in time that the Psycho Circus had the chance to dethrone these two men who, ever since Extreme Mania, they've been dominating the tag team division on Battle. No one is able to beat them.
Which is exactly why they are the Battle Tag Team Champions. But will the Psycho Circus be able to be the ones to knock them off? That's the question we're asking tonight.
That's a question that's going to be answered tonight. And like I mentioned, no one was able to beat them. No team was able to dethrone these two men. Not Legacy, not TDC.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 508 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 803 pounds. They are the Tag Team Champions.
You heard that right. 803 pounds of pure mass destruction.
Now, of course, we mentioned Cuddles being a former Universal Champion. War is a former World Heavyweight Champion in his own right as well.
Yeah, you did mention also the fact that Jester has the shortest time spent in the Rumble. Santos may have the longest and also the most eliminations record for that match.
That is true. Santos has tied the record for most eliminations and has the longest tenure in the Royal Rumble match. But Cuddles stepping on War, literally.
Literally stepping on War, and now he's tagging in his Jester. What is Jester thinking? Oh, nothing anymore. He got himself an elbow to the head. and an SDO to follow. Oh no, here comes Santos, the man who nearly sent Jester through the ring with that choke slam on Battle. Look at Santos just tossing Jester.
Look here.
Look at this. Oh, backbreaker. Oh, going for an elbow drop, but he missed. Jester got out of the way. Ooh, Santos has the momentum. Oh, crushed him in the corner.
Tag's
And
made to
like
Cuddles.
I said, Santos, Cuddles is the legal guy, but Santos not phased by that assault. And just tosses Cuddles like a sack of potatoes, if I have to put it like that. And look at this again. Oh! Don't forget the fact that Santos was going out for the cover. He's also was so close to become World Heavyweight Champion at Dead or Alive. Last season, he was in the final 2 against Johnny. And like I said, just the fact that Santos has so many moments ever since he joined XWF. And he came close multiple times to be the top guy. And now he's in the team with Warren. Now they've been holding those tag belts for quite some time. And I'm not seeing them losing them anytime soon, to be honest.
No, I'm not sure that anybody's going to be able to top the Apocalypse here. But hey, maybe the Psycho Circus will be able to pull it out here as Jester is tagged back into the match.
Yeah, but Jester gets caught. Oh my God, tossed him. Goes for the cover. It's Santos on Jester, but Cuddles. Oh, I think Cuddles actually took out the ref by mistake. Oh, and I think Jester is bleeding. I see some red. It's not just because of the paint.
No, that face paint's all natural.
Look at this. What is Jester going for that? A submission, but Santos. Oh, it's too big to handle. Look at that. Oh, and Carl was there. It was just too close to the corner. Oh my God! Did you see how high he flew in the air, James?
I did, and things aren't looking great for Jester here. Oh, but he's able to fight out.
Yeah. Oh, what a punch to the face, which he may regret ever doing. The fact that he strike Santos. Oh, and Cuddles with a hot shot there, trying to get some advantage for himself and Jester, but it's in vain because Santos is just too much for Jester, I see at this point. Look at this. Oh, Roll starts into the rope again. And now War is entered. Once again, the legal guy. And what is War doing?
Flattening Jester is what he's doing.
Oh, that's it. That's it. If he gets out of this, but he doesn't need to because Cuddles is there to make the save. It's not that often I see War jump from the middle rope.
No, it's not a common sight, but War is willing to do whatever it takes. And ow!
Indeed. What a power bomb. Oh no, he was going for something, but Jester found a way to escape. Oh, he's going for that submission that we saw in Battle. And he faced Samurai. But the grip was not strong enough. Didn't have that cinched in as much as he needed to. Oh no, Jester. DDT. I think now War is the one who's donning the crimson mask. No pun intended. Oh, what are these two thinking? No way! Was that a 3D? I've never seen Psycho Circus. I've never seen them pull something like this off. Like Jester having the power to lift War, and Cuddles caught him with that cutter. Oh no.
Cuddles just ate the
Speaking of
turnbuckle.
power. Indeed. Oh, he did indeed do. Look at this. Now, War just stomping on that arm.
Going for the
Goes
pin
for
on
the cover with
Cuddles.
Jester. The Jester is there to make the save. That's why it's important to have someone always watch your back. This is why effective wrestling is all about, having someone watch your back at any time to make sure that your hopes in this match are staying alive. Right? Now Santos charging at Jester and caught him with that STO.
And already going for the pin on Jester.
And Jester finding a way to get out of it. Oh, and War from behind. Santos came and took out Cuddles with a lariat.
Sends Jester into the ropes and they collide.
They do collide indeed. And now Santos with the fireman's carry. Oh, face first goes Jester. Look at this again, tossing him. Dottie is not too happy seeing her stablemate being in a world of trouble right now. I mean, A. Reed and Gotti didn't really get involved in anything so far, which is a good thing because this match is fair. If I have to put it this way, it's now even up. Both teams have someone watching their backs on ringside.
Yeah, now Cuddles and Jester working together to try and take down War. But
Cuddles was going for something, but War caught it with the DDT of all things.
But just a 1 count.
Just a 1. Jester was there. And now War, War was going for Jester, but Jester realized the threat that War was, and the fact that War wants to take out Jester from the apron so he can have some time to maybe try and get the win. Look at this. Look at this.
Double team.
Back body drop on War. War has no choice but to roll to the outside. And look at Jester now going for Santos.
Oh, and Dottie just threw a chair in.
Wait a minute. What is Jester doing?
Oh! The hardest part of the ring.
First. The edge of the ring, the edge of the apron, like you mentioned, the hardest part of the ring. That has to hurt so bad.
Oh!
Taken out by War. Not a good landing for Cuddles there.
Now Santos
I
is...
think he actually kind of landed. Santos got back.
Oh, when he landed on the chair.
Look at the chair.
The chair that Dottie threw in the ring ended up being the detriment for the Psycho Circus.
He nailed the coffin by Dottie of all people. But the Bucklers are still champions. They retain, and it's because of Dottie of all people. Not intentional, but
intentional or not, that's what happened.
Oh my God! Nonetheless, War and Santos fought. Still, your reigning and defending Battle Tag Team Champions. Whoever steps in their way, you better pray, because these two are willing to destroy everyone in their sight just to keep those.
Exactly.
We gotta move forward to our next match, man.
Success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up. On a mission so...
What do you want?
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Oh please, if you were sorry, you would have laid down for the 13. Get out of my sight.
As I said, we gotta move forward to our next match.
which is the Intercontinental Championship match. Paul Tyson, Diamond Rush, coming up next.
Yeah, but let's not brush over what we just saw. The 13 met with Brandon Johnson backstage. Of course, the man who beat him for the United States title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
James, I've always been a very honest man, but what Brandon just did, that was just immoral. I cannot call it any other way. He's saying he's sorry after the fact he was literally given the United States title on the silver platter. He's sorry. Give me a break.
Yeah, I mean, 13 said it himself. If he was sorry, he would have laid down. Clearly, Brandon wanted that title.
Yeah. No, it's just the fact that, I'm getting, because I hear him every single time. He's sorry. He doesn't want to do this. He's obligated to do this. Spare me. He's doing this because he wants to, not because he has to.
I mean, it was his choice to join the TDC.
That's a true, valid point, James. And like I said, we got to move forward because it's not about Brandon Johnson tonight. It's never been about Brandon Johnson, but we have this Intercontinental Championship match, and this is what our focus should be on.
Yeah, it seems the champion's about to make his way out here. Diamond Rush in the ring. The man who won the match to start off the night. But
that's right, James. I mean, Diamond Rush went through that grueling tournament, and he had to beat his own flesh and blood in the finals earlier tonight just to get this shot against this man, the relentless Paul Tyson. Whoa. Just
door is open.
Eerie sight, I feel.
I'm getting vibes that we haven't seen since the Royal Rumble.
I think so too, man. I mean, just an eerie feeling.
If the feeling I'm getting is correct, we might not be seeing Paul Tyson tonight.
I guess your feeling is right. I mean, oh my God. We haven't seen this version of Tyson, like I said, since the Rumble, when he took down the champion.
This is a side of Tyson that only comes out every once in a while, and if you're the one standing in the ring, if you're Diamond Rush right now, you're thinking you're all but screwed.
That's right. This version of Tyson showed us the unstoppable. We saw that the relentless, apparently. We saw that at the Royal Rumble when he faced Jake Glenn. We saw that the same thing at Extreme Mania. Now we're seeing it again. Like I said, if you're Diamond Rush, you better count your blessings because obviously you're stepping into a war against this man, and no pun intended, to war himself. This is gonna be just a big fight field for Diamond Rush, getting this opportunity, and for Tyson to keep himself that championship, being the longest reigning champion already. Tyson, who also has to worry about Gary Ford later tonight, defending that Universal Championship. We said it, this man, the same night he won the briefcase, he cashed in on Gary Ford. Man saying that he was never friends with Gary. He just waited for the opportune time to strike, and that's what Tyson did. Diamond Rush having the biggest chance out of his career in his singles run to finally get himself some singles gold.
Introducing the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 275 pounds, Diamond Rush. And his opponent from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Relentless.
Relentless, Paul Tyson, Diamond Rush, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Tyson, like I mentioned, not only has to worry about Diamond Rush right now, he has Gary Ford on his mind as well.
Yeah,
there tonight for that Universal Championship.
Of course, Gary Ford is the bigger threat here, but it does not denote the fact that Tyson has to defend the Intercontinental Championship as well.
I mean, to think, like I said, he's the only person to ever hold the the Universal and Intercontinental titles at the same time, which is a big feat. Oh, and Rush already for Lariat. And take out the Relentless. Oh, now Tyson, with the power of Paul Tyson. Oh, power slam. Oh, and a nice neck breaker there. Neck snap, actually. Look, whoa, look at the power!
Tyson!
And wheelbarrow into a neck breaker. Just manhandling Diamond Rush. I don't think I've ever seen Diamond Rush being manhandled like that.
Oh, that's the sort of power you only see when you bring out the Relentless.
The Relentless, this side of Tyson, this, like, entity, if I have to put it this way, just raises the level of intensity a top a notch, because Tyson is himself being a very intense competitor without this version, but when this version of him, this Relentless side of him comes out, it's not good. Oh! Diamond Rush the powerbomb to the outside, and Tyson is on his feet, just as that. Like, it did not phase him. Like, brother, I'm speechless, man. I'm not sure what Diamond Rush got himself into, but I sure as hope he's gonna have his way out, because it's gonna be a long night for Diamond Rush if he wants to beat the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my God, he gets caught with that.
Tyson.
Rush gets out of it. Oh, and Tyson was looking for Diamond Rush. He didn't see him, and gets a kick to the back for his trouble. Oh, look at this! Now Diamond Rush tossing Paul Tyson there.
He's got him up. Oh, the stun gun.
The stun gun.
Going for the pin on Tyson. Just the 1 count.
Gonna take a lot more than that to put away the Relentless. Like I said, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. I mean, to think that this man is such a short time. He's the end. Pounced him over the rope to the outside. Like I said, having so many accomplishments in his short run so far. Like, he won the Intercontinental Championship in a short time against Jay Glenn at the Rumble. He went and won the Gold Rush briefcase, and on the same night, he won the Universal Championship. I think I've seen a person make a debut so impactful as Tyson, which literally changed the landscape of this company. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the short time that Paul has been here, he has, like you said, changed the entire landscape of not even only Fight, but XWF in of itself.
It's true. Like, we didn't mention the fact that he started in Evolve, got himself a win over Jake Glenn when he was also the Evolve champion, and from that point onwards, he got himself noticed. He got drafted to Fight. He won the Intercontinental Championship. He had multiple defenses of the title. He actually retired Jake Glenn from in-ring competition and got him out of the XWF. He defeated Christie at Blackout to keep that championship. He defeated Chris Edwards. He's a man who's beaten so many former champions, and Gary was the final name on that list, and he accomplished that too at Gold Rush.
Yeah, Paul Tyson has, we'll say it again, quite literally changed the landscape of XWF. And
a drop kick to the face. The Diamond Rush. Caught him. And a senton. Diamond Rush. Oh no, Tyson getting out of that predicament. He's going for a
and Diamond Rush.
I think he's busted open.
He is very much. And there's the KO punch. That's the move that put away Jay Glenn. But no!
But it's not the move that puts Diamond Rush away. Rush is still in this, and I'm not sure how because he did wrestle earlier. Oh no.
Oh!
Hook him on that leg. Another knee.
No. Knee again, but he got out of the way.
Diamond Rush.
Oh.
Diamond Rush with those knees to the head, to the temple of Tyson. The viciousness out of Diamond Rush, despite being beaten and battered after that brutal that match with his brother. Oh, look at this!
Oh my gosh, he's got it locked in.
Tyson trying his hardest to get out of that predicament. He does. He found a way to get out of it. Look at this combination of strikes and martial arts coming into display there for Tyson. Oh, and now Paul Tyson sending Diamond Rush on the outside. Oh. And he's going for something. Look at this. Oh. And now got top of him and look at this, just pummeling him with those punches. Oh. For the love of God, look at this. I don't know, James, but I don't see Diamond Rush leaving this arena as champion, especially with the onslaught that Tyson is having on him.
And Tyson
he's going for that.
Loading up for another punch, but no!
Rush had the wherewithal to reverse it. Oh, and give him a Goro Buster. What is Diamond Rush on the top rope?
Going up top. What's he thinking? Oh! The cannonball.
Cannonball. I have never seen this from Diamond Rush.
No.
Oh my God! Nearly getting the upset.
That cannonball, that's the move that he used to put away Gabriel White on Fight, and he's going for it again!
And the second one. This could be the end. No way.
To win the Intercontinental Championship, there's no way.
He did it!
Oh my.
For the love of God, James. James, you got it. Somebody must pinch me because I think I'm tripping. He did it.
We are.
The upset.
This is real life, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about an upset victory.
Rush. Diamond Rush is the new Intercontinental Champion.
That he is, Steven. That he is.
After that grueling tournament, the fact he went through his flesh and blood in the opening match, and now he's the champion. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He ended Tyson's reign. Wait. What the? What in the world?
From Indianapolis, Indiana.
What is Silverstar doing out here?
170 pounds.
He doesn't look too happy.
That I can see, but I mean, yeah, he lost earlier, but
these two.
Don't tell me the eyes of Silverstar tell the whole story. He's not happy with the fact that his brother won the title. He lost in the opening match. Oh, now that's something I like to see usually.
A turning of
why?
the tides. They
Turning
put
of
it
the
all
tides,
aside.
definitely.
They're brothers after all. Now we move on to Battle Women's Championship. On the line as Kenny B challenges April Johnson.
That's right, brother. We're getting to some women action tonight, and what a better way with this match.
The following contest is a submission match and is for the Women's Championship.
You heard that right. submissions only. Cammy B's asked for this match, this stipulation, and April accepted.
Yes, that is true. Cammy B, obviously a submission specialist, so of course she would want it to be submissions only. April Johnson agreed, and like you said, here we are.
Boom! Getting some fireworks, and look at Cammy. I don't think I've ever seen her that focused on anything. She's fired up, she's ready, she's been craving for this match. She's been asking for this match ever since after Extreme Mania, when she lost that championship to April, who made her return to XWF. You know, Cammy wants nothing more than that women's championship to be around her waist once again.
Exactly.
And it could be the night.
She's willing to stop at nothing to reclaim the Battle Women's Championship. And tonight, she has to make April Johnson tap out or pass out.
That's right, and you said it yourself, she's a submission specialist, which in some ways, she has the advantage in this match. She has the advantage in this type of match. She's a specialist in this type of wrestling, like the submission, the chain wrestling, the submissions, that she can pull a submission out of nowhere, trying to get the submission, or like you said, the knockout win. But her opponent is no slouch. Even though I don't like her husband because he's nothing more than an overhyped, wasted wrestling experiment. His wife actually has proven that she can hang by being the women's champion for quite some time now as well.
Here she is.
There she is, April Johnson, the Battle Women's Champion, the woman who made her return, as I mentioned, at Extreme Mania, and dethroned the Queen of the Davenport clan and took the title from her grip. But people have been calling that win a lucky one, a fluke victory. But the thing is, tonight, April has the chance to shut every single doubter and every single critic wrong tonight if she's able to get the submission win over Cammy B. But it's going to be a hard task, James. It's going to be a very hard task for her.
Yeah, very hard task. Because, I mean, like we said a few times now, Cammy is a submission specialist. April, on the other hand, not so much. She's more of a high flyer.
That's something to consider and take in, but the agility is going to play a huge part, because the agility helps April. It will help her definitely, since, like I said, everyone has an advantage in their matches. They're a 50-50 chance to get a win, and like I said, this match, submission, like you said, Cammy is a submission specialist. It's going to be hard for April, but she's the women's champion for a reason.
Introducing the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, Cameron B. And her opponent from Davenport, Iowa, she is the Women's Champion, Johnson.
April Johnson, Cammy B, Women's Championship submission match. We are here and we're about to get things started. April handing the title to the referee. Cammy looking at the championship. The title that she's been wanting to have her back for so long, and tonight is our chance to get it back.
Here we go. This match is officially underway. Battle Women's Championship on the line. Submissions only rules, and oh!
Oh! What a suplex into a knee! Cammy dominating the early stages, getting the control over April. Look at those kicks to the ribs. The viciousness! Oh my God! Oh! Sending her over to the outside with that lariat. Cammy B, she's not wasting any time, and to give a beating to April, this onslaught, to keep this onslaught on April Johnson. Oh! April. Oh, with a neck breaker. Now she has the control over Cammy. Oh, look at that kick that April. We talked about the agility factor that April has. The advantage over Cammy, and look at this. Nice drop kick from the top rope to the outside. Now April gets Cammy back into the ring. Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, what is she going to do? Sit out powerbomb. And look at he's going for the Gordon knee to the face.
Cammy B just unloading all the offense here.
And she takes flight. Oh my God!
Didn't get all of it, but it was enough. Cammy
Man,
B.
that was not pretty. That was not pretty, but it was effective. But as you mentioned, she did not get the full extent of that move, but she did take out April nonetheless.
Yeah, that was something new for Cammy here. We don't see her do stuff like that very often, but I guess when in the ring with April Johnson, you have to be a little unorthodox.
That's true, and to think that this match has so much high stakes. I mean, at Women's Championship is on the line. You know, that's the reason everyone is here. That World Championship is why everyone else is here. Super kick into a straight jacket, German suplex. I mean, if you don't want to be the women's champion, then why are you here? Is that saying? Oh, look at this!
Cammy trying to end this now. Remember, it's submissions only. April Johnson has to tap out to end this match, but looks like she's going to fight out instead.
She's going to fight out, and she's still in this. Her championship reign is still intact at this point. Look at this. Look at this, and a kick to the back of Cammy. And working on the arm, which is very smart, working on those limbs. And look at those kicks to the ribs, and look at this kick to the face. Oh my God. And she's going for that boss kill. That rear naked choke.
She's got it locked in. Will she be able to make the submission specialist submit here?
She might, but no, Cammy.
And Cammy breaks out.
Not yet. These women still have a lot more fight in them. Oh, look at this. Cammy, those kicks to the face and the ribs. It's going for that knee again. Look at those kicks to the face. And Cammy once again with that knee. Oh my gosh, she's fired up, man. She's fired up.
Cammy wants this badly. Like I said earlier, she's willing to stop at nothing to recapture this title.
Don't tell me she's going to dive again.
She's going to try again, and she does.
Again. She does. She takes out April again with that top and hilo. And now she's just pummeling her on the outside. Look at the onslaught that Cammy keeps on April, now working on that arm. Oh, just stomping the hands from what I see. Oh, and a kick to the leg. But Cammy has to get her in the ring so she can get a submission win. But she's just punishing her. At this point, she's punishing April. Oh my God, I think she's going for that. She does, and she gets her with that Cobra clutch. Transitioning there, look again.
Transfer to Reichert.
April.
And April taps out.
That's it.
Cammy B is once again.
Hit it.
She's once again the Battle Women's Champion.
Cammy B made good on her promise. Cammy B is now a 2-time Battle Women's Champion. She did it.
I'm about to reach in my back, like abracadabra. Just like that, and I'm back, bro.
But now, the Universal Championship is the prize that Gary Ford is trying to win back from the man who cashed in at Gold Rush, Paul Tyson.
That's right. Gary has his sights to regain that championship that was taken from him by supposedly his former best friend in Paul Tyson, who is the current Universal Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Championship.
As I just said, Universal title on the line. Gary Ford has the chance to reclaim that championship that apparently, in his words, he was taken away from him. Oh, wow.
All right.
Speak of being extravagant.
Gary Ford
Gary
coming
Ford.
out here with the Pink Flamingos.
He definitely, he knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he?
That is for sure.
Gary Ford just being, look at him, he's pumped up, you know. I would have taken a Gary's more serious and more focused on the fact that he wants to get revenge on Paul Tyson, but he looks like fired up to me, I guess, but I don't think in the good way. I feel like, I don't know how to put it, James. I'm just feeling like he's not taking this match very seriously.
I don't know. From what he's been saying on Twitter, he's been taking it pretty seriously, but maybe the gear is a way to try and throw Tyson off.
It could be, but let's not forget the fact that Tyson did wrestle earlier tonight, so Gary has a little bit of an advantage over him. Tyson wrestled here, and unfortunately for him, he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Diamond Rush.
Yeah, that's
So
also
if there's
true.
any silver lining,
He's been through it tonight. But I mentioned what Gary said on Twitter. The last tweet that came out from Gary Ford said, "No words, just fists." And of course, you all watching at home can keep up with all these tweets that we receive in the Discord server. Of course, the link for that is in the description. Make sure to join if you'd like to.
that's right. Gary said it himself. Just no words, just fists. But if that mantra, that saying could be put for someone else, is this man, the relentless Paul Tyson, who he has been nothing but fists. Because Tyson wants to prove to everyone that Gary indeed is nothing more than a B-plus player. That's his words that came out of his mouth last episode. He never cared about Gary. He never saw him as a friend. Like I said earlier, he waited for the perfect opportunity to strike and take away everything that Gary loved.
Now he has to defend it against the man he took it from.
That's right. A Universal Championship that has so much prestige. One of the most important championships, not just in the XWF, but in the whole business. And Tyson is the one carrying it at this point. He's the one holding it. Such great names that held that championships, like Jay Glenn, Christie, Chris Edwards, Puddles, just to name a few. Austin Insanity. And now Tyson edged his name into that championship as well. And sorry, not sorry, but forgot to mention Gary Ford as well.
Yeah, Paul Tyson in the rankings of some of the greats, like you were mentioning, and obviously Gary Ford is also on that list. But Gary trying to get on that list for a second time, and that is something that's only been able to be done one time with the Universal Championship by a man you mentioned, that being Jay Glenn, who was retired by this man right here, Paul Tyson.
That's right. Jay Glenn is, at this point, still the only person to ever hold the championship twice. No one was able to tie the record for most Universal title reigns. But the thing that Tyson is the only person, like I said before, the only person so far to ever hold the Intercontinental and Universal Championships at the same time. Plus, he's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. I know he wants to achieve the same feat with that Universal Championship, but he does have Gary Ford to worry about tonight. And plus, the fact is that Tyson is a bit beaten and battered, because like I said, and I get repetitive, he did wrestle earlier tonight, which Gary has the advantage against him, being the fresher man in this match.
Introducing the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 192 pounds, Gary Ford. And his opponent from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, the Relentless.
Paul Tyson walked into Bash at the Bay as both the Universal and Intercontinental Champions. So far, he's already lost the Intercontinental title. Will that be the case for the Universal title tonight?
Time will tell, my brother. Time will tell, but as of now, like you said, Tyson is still the Universal Champion, but we will see by the end of the night if he will walk out empty-handed, or at least with the silver lining being that he's still the Universal Champion. There we go, the match is about to start. Here we go, Tyson with Gary. Oh, look at this. Oh! Caught with a backstabber out of the get-go. Look at Gary. Look at this combination of strikes on Tyson. What is he doing? Look at this.
Oh.
Oh my God. Some sort of a long blow over there. Turn him from that tombstone position. Look at this now. What is Tyson thinking?
Tyson's got him up.
Going for that.
Oh!
Oh! That's the move that he actually beat Chris Edwards at Kingdom Falling. That move, that power bomb. I haven't seen Chris Edwards since.
That is true.
And the fact is, like I mentioned earlier, Tyson has defeated so many big names and former Universal champions. I mentioned Chris Edwards, I mentioned Christie, Jay Glenn, and now Gary Ford was the last name, and you've taken off that list at Gold Rush. Oh, look at Gary, he's going for it. He's going for the cover.
No, not enough. Just a 1 count even.
Just a 1. Still a lot more to do to put away the champion. Oh, and Tyson. Oh, and look at this. What a heck. What a. Going with the ribs and the knee of Gary. Look at Tyson with this combination of strikes. And Gary goes for a lariat. Now goes for a back elbow. Gary's fired up. Look at this.
Gets out of the way and oh.
Gary's dodging.
Ooh.
What a roundhouse kick. Gary Ford.
No.
Box shot. Oh, Gary's running for a box shot lariat. Where he's going for it. Salida.
Goes for the pin on Tyson. 1,
Referee.
2. Not enough.
Oh, Tyson. Gary was so close to become a
But wait a second. Wait a second. That's Johnny D. What's he doing up here?
It's Johnny!
He just came from behind us, basically, over by the timekeepers. And he's distracting Gary Ford. Paul Tyson's rolled out of the ring. And Gary kicks Johnny off.
Oh!
But Tyson caught him. Oh, my!
Tyson being back in the ring. Goes for the cover. No!
And Tyson just retained the title.
Gary.
And that,
James.
I mean, that was 100% Johnny D's fault, and he knows it.
James, I don't know what to say. Gary had this match in fact. If it wasn't for Johnny D once again screwing Gary, taking away Gary's dreams.
And oh no!
No, they're just beating. They're beating him up. Look at this, trying to end him.
This is uncalled for. Just but wait a second. That's Chris Edwards. What?
Chris Edwards is back.
He's back.
Edwards is back.
My goodness, he looks different. But he is laying waste to Johnny D and Paul Tyson, and now they make the escape.
That's it. To any security guard back there, make sure that Gary Ford and Chris Edwards are thrown out of the arena. It's an order that if you want to keep your job, if you want to get paid, you follow it.
It seems that Johnny D's throwing those two out, but here comes the 13 for the main event.
Not wasting any time is the 13, James. I mean, the main events, the big fight field is by far the biggest match of the 13th's career, and he knows he has to take the best opportunity to get some advantage against someone like Johnny D, who is not only a GM, he's a world champion.
Weighing in at 222 pounds,
James, in my opinion, and I hopefully know in your opinion too, this man right here is the greatest United States champion of all time here in the XWF.
Well, I mean,
the record holder.
If you look at numbers himself, exactly like you said, the record holder, longest reigning United States champion in XWF history, the 13.
And the names of those defenses. I mean, just on the last Premium Live event, he defeated Reaper Killer of all people. He defeated Reaper Killer. He defeated Crazy. This man has been untouchable until the day he lost it, which was on the last battle. Literally an ultimatum from Johnny D that cost it yearly the 13 by losing his most desired prize, which was the United States Championship. But if there's a silver lining, the World Heavyweight Championship could be in the 13's hands by the end of the night.
Yeah, but here we go. This match officially underway. Johnny D, the big headbutt there on 13. Now you can see in the background.
And a release German suplex.
You can see there in the background, Paul Tyson is still out here. He's going to be in Johnny's corner apparently, which is a bit of an advantage for him.
And the disadvantage for the 13, mind you. Oh, and what a power bomb. And now look at this. Johnny, look at that raw power of the demon. Look at this, just muscling the 13 and just drops him. I know, James, but like I said, 13 has the biggest chance of his career to not only win that World Heavyweight title, to solidify himself in this company and cement his legacy. He has the chance to retire Johnny D from active competition tonight. And look at this. 13 with the
Rubs
control.
in a nice elbow strike there, going for the pin. But just a one
Only
count.
a 1 count. I mean, it's got to take a lot more than that to put away the world champion himself, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh! Nice flapjack into a kippa from the 13. Look at this. Now with those vicious kick to the ribs and a forearm to the face. Johnny doing the smart thing to roll outside of the ring, and 13 will follow him.
And
Oh, just walking on his back.
Oh,
you know
man.
that's gonna
And Johnny's
anger
not happy
Johnny.
about that.
I mean, would you be happy if someone walked on your back?
Not necessarily.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
He's
and
got him
Johnny,
up. This is a bad thing for 13.
for the love of God, his back may be broken. Back first into that barricade, the edge of the barricade, mind you. And Johnny getting back into the ring, and I think Johnny might actually take the count and win, James. I mean, look at him.
That's a win nonetheless for Johnny D. Doesn't affect his title reign at all. But here comes
getting back in the
13.
ring.
Oh!
Only to be dropped again. And a knee to the face. Now 13.
Oh.
That's how that's looking.
He's got Johnny up for the power bomb.
And I think he's gonna.
Oh, he's going for the Triskaidekaphobia. 13 hit it. Triskaidekaphobia to put away the champion. No.
13 was close. He was so close,
Oh,
but he
and
had
there
so
goes
far.
What I said, Paul Tyson distracting the 13, giving Johnny time to get over there.
That advantage.
Oh
look at
my.
that
But look here,
lariat.
it's Gary Ford. Gary Ford, the man who was just thrown out now. There's Brandon Johnson, but look, Chris. Oh my goodness, but 13's rolled out. He's got the knuckles. But no!
Savage.
That's Savage.
Savage with a shotgun drop kick. Preventing 13 to use those brass knuckles.
And he throws him back at the feet of Johnny D. But 13's still able to fight back.
13 still in this somehow. But Savage literally came in from out of nowhere.
Literally, but
13 using the brass knuckles.
And Paul Tyson had been taken out of the arena with Gary Ford.
And same as Brandon and Chris. Oh, and now I think Johnny's the one who dons the Crimson Mask. No pun intended. Oh, and now 13. Those strikes for Johnny with a strike of his own. The events of this night, the sheer amount of events that happened tonight is just leaving me baffled.
Absolutely insane
Now look
night
at this.
we have had. And 13!
Neckbreaker. Goes for the neckbreaker and goes for the cover.
To potentially win the World Heavyweight Championship. No.
Still has to do a lot more than that to put away the demon. And now the 13 going for something, but 13 gets countered. And look at those back elbows to the head, the temple. He's going for a side slam. Drop 13 like a bad habit there. Now
13
Johnny
sent into the corner.
Oh no. Oh no, you know what's coming up, James.
Oh no.
We've seen this so many times.
Johnny's got an idea.
He's going for that signature move of his, the drive-by.
Oh!
Move that got him so many wins over the last few months. Goes for the cover. This could be the end.
But no! And Johnny.
No, it's not.
Johnny is manic.
I mean, he should be. That was one of his big moves, and it was not done. He has to do something else. And he
But
go.
Johnny, oh! The Demon's Wrath goes for the pin to put away the 13. No! And Johnny
You know what?
is not happy about any of this. And ow!
He's not, but you know, 13 may be an egomaniac at times, but this man has the heart of a lion tonight. And their heart's beating. Oh, and I think he's going for that Triskaidekaphobia.
He's gonna go for it again. Will he hit the Triskaidekaphobia? He does!
He hits it!
To win the title, to put away Johnny for good. No!
For the love of God, it's not over. What else can 13 possibly do to put away the demon, to end our nightmare, James?
He's hit
to finally end
two.
the tyranny
He hit
of
two
Johnny Diaz.
Triskaidekaphobias.
It's still not enough. Oh, he's going for a Johnny was going for something, but he gets countered with that reverse DDT. For the love of God, man.
13
I
went
don't know what to say,
outside,
I mean-
but he caught eyes with Savage and realized he's going to stay back in the ring. Johnny using
He has to,
Savage as a
that's
meat shield.
Smart thing. Savage, like, Johnny's berated for so many months.
Oh.
I got Slim. Sorry. Johnny berated Savage for so long. Him and Youngblood.
Now he's got him in a
losing
bear
big
hug.
matches. That's the move that he got himself that title at Omega last season. But it's not gonna matter here. But it could lead to the 13 most likely passing out. The 13 gets out of that predicament.
Oh!
Gets caught again. 13 gave in the ring, so is Johnny following him.
And Johnny, oh my goodness.
Oh no, Johnny.
Oh,
Oh no,
oh,
not
he's
going
going
for
to
a
try it
second
again.
one.
He's going to try it again.
He may gonna try it again, and you know, he may just as well
The
succeed.
drive-by.
Kick again, and Johnny could go for that double stomp.
Oh, Johnny's not done. Oh, he hit the elbow drop
Elbow.
instead.
Cover one.
And that does it.
That's it. That does it, as you said, yeah.
Who will
Johnny
be able
retains.
to stop Johnny D?
Brother, I don't think anyone is able to stop Johnny. Johnny asked a few episodes ago, who's next? 13 said he was next, but he was sure not the last. Johnny D with another impressive title defense, even though throughout some circumstances, Johnny D is still the World Heavyweight Champion and still a wrestler.
And still World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny D.
Well, Johnny D is still the World Heavyweight Champion. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight. Of course, I have been James Green alongside Stephen Matthews. And I want to wish you all a good night.